Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to pass a managing director interview. So it does not matter which company or organization from across the world you have your managing director interview with. Please do make sure you watch and study this training video from beginning to end, because I promise you it will make a huge difference to your preparation. Now, my aim is to help you pass your managing director interview, and to achieve that aim, this is what I will cover during the presentation. I'm going to give you a list of the managing director interview questions that are being asked right now. I will give you some great tips on how to answer those questions correctly. I will give you suggested top scoring answers to the managing director interview questions that I will cover during this presentation, and I will then also give you further resources to help you succeed at your managing director interview. So there are 4 very strong positive reasons why you should watch this tutorial from beginning to end. Now, before I get into the managing director interview questions and answers, a very warm welcome to this training tutorial. My name is Richard McMunn. That's me there in the center of the screen. I am a former fire officer and a managing director myself, and I've been helping people for about 20 years to successfully prepare for and pass their interviews. And I always do that by giving you top scoring answers you can't find anywhere else. On that basis, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and I would also very much appreciate your support if you gave the video a like. Thank you very much. That tells me you enjoy the content, and I will therefore spend more time creating it for you. If you are on LinkedIn, please make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always good to connect with like-minded professionals. Okay, let's get into those managing director interview questions and top scoring answers. So the first interview question I want you to prepare for is: introduce yourself and tell me why you want to become a managing director. Now, this is going to be the very first interview question that is asked, so let's make sure we give them a positive, considered and powerful answer. Here it is. I am a passionate, dedicated and totally committed managing director who has vast levels of experience in management, leadership, finance and growth. Prior to applying to become your managing director, I undertook lots of research into your organisation, the industry you occupy, and also the position you are currently in, to ensure I could add significant value to the business. As you know, there comes a huge amount of responsibility being a managing director, and you have to be willing to take full accountability and responsibility for everything that happens within the organisation you are responsible for. I genuinely believe I have the skills, the values, ethics and qualities to excel as your managing director. Now, I want to become a managing director simply because it is the only role I feel is a close match for my own experience and strategic capabilities. Now, I believe that's a very strong answer. It's concise, it's positive in nature, and it gives you the confidence to move forward with the remainder of your managing director interview. So the next interview question I want you to prepare for is: why do you want to work for our organisation as the managing director? Again, this is going to come up, I can guarantee it. Now, it is very important you show you have carried out sufficient research into their organisation and the opportunities for growth you feel are prevalent. Here is my suggested answer. As I mentioned in my previous answer, I have conducted lots of research into your organisation and the industry you are within. You have excellent products and services, a committed and ever-developing workforce, and also strong commercial and financial objectives that will serve to help me achieve my own goals. Although there comes a lot of pride with being a managing director, I strongly feel a person should only apply for the role if they are 100% confident they can steer the company to continual improvement, growth and commercial success. You are currently in a strong position, which tells me solid foundations have already been built over a number of years. Those foundations will enable me to take you to the next level through strong management, a clear vision for the organisation, and also through inspirational leadership. So again, that's a very good answer. Now, I have only covered 2 managing director interview questions. I've got many more to go through, so please don't go anywhere. But when you are ready, If you want to click that link in the top right hand corner of the video, it will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, where you can download my full set of 22 Managing Director interview questions and top scoring answers in PDF format. The next interview question I would like you to prepare for is, what can you specifically do for the growth of our company? Now, in your answer to this Managing Director interview question, show you have the skill set and experience to drive sustainable growth within their organisation. So what can you specifically do for the growth of our company? Here's my suggested answer. I can bring many years' experience, a passion and commitment for growth, and an in-depth understanding of what we would need to do to ensure growth happens and that it is also sustainable. To achieve growth, I would focus both mine and the team's efforts in 4 key areas. These are product development, market penetration, market expansion, and also training and development of staff. Now, for a company to grow, the product or service must be continually evolving and responding to the needs of the consumer. What might work today may not work in 3 or 4 years' time, and we have to ensure we are ahead of the game as an organisation and foresee what is happening by maintaining contact with our loyal customer base. Now, market penetration is ensuring we are reaching all areas of the market. Market expansion is looking at ways to gain a higher share of the market by looking at what our competitors are doing and specifically identifying weaknesses in their commercial strategies. Finally, training and development of staff is really important, as this allows us to make effective use of our most important asset, the people who work for the company. It is proven that staff who are valued and supported to be the best they can be will help an organisation surpass its financial and commercial objectives. Now, what I particularly like about that answer is you are focusing on 4 key areas, which is great. It shows that you understand how to grow a company. And in my experience, as a managing director and somebody who's been running an organisation for over 15 years, those are the 4 really important areas to ensure an organisation continues to thrive and grow commercially. The next managing director interview question I would like to cover is, what is your approach to leadership? Now, there are many different types of leader, as you know. Make sure your style of leadership suits the culture of their organisation. Here is my suggested answer. My approach to leadership is one of vision, transformation, and sustainability. I am a strong believer that you cannot achieve your commercial and financial goals if you do not create a clear vision that everyone in the organisation believes in and signs up to. Everybody from the person right at the top of the organisation through to the team who creates and delivers our products and services must be aware of the vision. It would be my responsibility to ensure we, as an organisation, focus on the vision in everything we do. I am also someone who enjoys the challenge of transforming and driving a business forward to keep ahead of industry trends and the demands our customers rightly come to expect. Finally, sustainability in leadership for me is about making sure our business is profitable and it has a healthy balance sheet to enable us to overcome the many challenges that lie ahead. I feel I am a strong leader who has the adaptability and the flexibility to meet the demands of every situation that comes my way. That's another great answer. The next managing director interview question I would like you to prepare for is, tell me what your vision statement would be for our company. Now, this is a very difficult managing director interview question to answer. Make sure you keep your vision short, relevant, and progressive. Here is a sample answer. My vision would be a long-term objective of what we want to achieve as an organisation and how the work we would do will impact positively on the wider community and our customers. I already considered what my vision might be before attending the interview, after carrying out lots of research into your organisation and the standards you currently set. Now, to sum up my vision in one sentence would be to create the best products and services that impact on our customers' daily lives in a positive manner, whilst ensuring at all times our responsibilities to the world in which we live in are at the core of everything we do. Of course, I would spend time speaking to members of staff to gather their views and opinions on what they feel the vision should be before creating it, but I feel the one I've just given you would be indicative of the type of vision I would have for your company. So that shows you are fully prepared, you can think on your feet, and you are a smart and intelligent and considerate managing director. So if you would like my full 22 managing director interview questions and answers in PDF format, including the ones that I've just gone through, please do click that link in the top right hand corner of the video. At the very least, go through to the website and have a look at my 22 managing director interview questions that I recommend you prepare for to help you pass your interview. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below the video and I will be more than happy to help you and I'll respond to those questions. Please don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn, subscribe to the channel, thank you, and also give it a like. As I said at the beginning, that always motivates me and encourages me to create more content for you. Thank you very much for watching the video and supporting the channel. I do very much appreciate it, and I wish you all the best for passing your managing director interview. Have a brilliant day.